Full Send Ski and Outdoor in Canandaigua knows you can hear this. It's the mountains calling. But is your gear ready?
Ow! Bro, my ankles are broken!
Full Send CEO Zach Hallett says,
people don't realize like how important it is. You know, your skis, your snowboards, everything needs to be serviced every year.
Full Send Ski and Outdoor will make sure your gear is in the perfect condition for the conditions.
It's very important to get that stuff done before the season because when the snow falls, everybody wants to get out there. You don't want to be put on a delay.
That's why now is the time to bring your gear into Full Send Ski and Outdoor, 175 Main Street, Canandaigua, or call 585-340-7469.
When the snow falls, we want you out there and enjoying the sport, so we make sure that we have a 3 to 5 day turnaround.
Start the season with your gear in top shape with Full Send Ski and Outdoor. See more at FullSendSkiandOutdoor.com.
From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Seen this many cameras since we signed Tebow. Robert and I, after a series of discussions, have mutually agreed to part ways. And for me, this is a day of gratitude and celebration.
It's a historic day in the NFL.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick, after nearly a quarter century as the head coach of the New England Patriots.
Does he go to the Hall of Fame with Brady the same day at 6-12? In the Patriots Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
They double down now?
Three legends in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Hanging it up.
Yeah, hanging it up. Well, we're not.
For now.
Belichick.
4 if you count Bill.
Belichick is not hanging it up because he's gonna coach again. I mean, even Kraft said it's gonna look weird seeing him in a cutoff hoodie with a different logo on the jersey, on the sweatshirt.
I'm going to California.
He's not.
I'm going to Atlanta.
I have no.
I'm going to Washington.
Definitely not going to Atlanta.
I'm going to Washington.
Are you thinking the same thing I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
I'm going to Philadelphia.
I guarantee it. I have a funny feeling we're thinking the same thing.
I'm going to coach the Rhinos.
I think there are two teams that are playing this weekend, and if these teams go south, I think those coaching jobs open up in Belichick.
Philadelphia's one.
Yep.
The other?
Dallas.
See, I thought so too, and I wrote about it in the Times of Wayne County.
I was going to say Buffalo. I was like,
they were talking.
If they lose to the Steelers, if they lose to the Steelers, I would not be surprised. And I want us to write down, and we can't look at it. You got to write it down on a piece of paper who you think Bill's going to coach next year, and then we'll open it up when it's revealed and see who got it right.
Okay.
But we nobody can look at anybody else's. But I was thinking it's either going to – and I know that Philadelphia has a coach as of right now.
Chautauqua County native Nick Sirianni.
Hey, and Sirianni's okay, but Sirianni's okay. He had a great offensive coordinator, and then he didn't have a great offensive coordinator.
Sirianni has. He's got a heck of a GM, Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman's so good that when Chip Kelly – go ahead.
I can't when you do this.
How good is he?
I can't. I mean, it's so.
All right, you know what?
Danny's passion.
No. You got some Howie on your chin.
Come on.
When Howie Roseman hired Chip Kelly.
Yes.
Now we're talking. This is 3 coaches ago.
Right.
Chip Kelly was the coach du jour. He was hired the same day, I believe, as Doug Marrone with the Bills. That's how far back we're going.
Yep. I was very upset because I was hoping the Buffalo would take Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly kind of wore out his welcome after 2.5 years. They fired him after 3. Roseman was the general manager. Kelly wanted more power. So Jeffrey Lurie splits the difference, and he tells Roseman, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay you like a general manager, continue to pay you like a general manager, because I don't want you going anywhere else. Let's give him what he wants. If he succeeds, I'll let you go do whatever you want. You can go be a GM anywhere. If he does it, though, I'll give you your title back, and then you'll have full control of the organization. Well, 3 years later, Chip Kelly fails, and he hires Doug Peterson, and all of a sudden, They grab a bunch of free agents, draft well, and win a Super Bowl. Then they scrap the whole thing, and now they go back to the Super Bowl last year. He might be the best GM in football. And a combination of him and Belichick might be deadly. Because Belichick he wants a team that's going to reload now.
Well,
and he's not a good drafter.
I don't think he wants to do a rebuild anywhere.
No, he wants a team that's ready to go now, right now.
Here's some of Belichick's. Well, we'll listen to it. I have the whole thing. It's only like 5 minutes.
Yeah, Kraft went about 6 or 7 too.
Yeah, I didn't grab any of Kraft, and then Kraft went back and talked to
Kraft went at 2:00 again.
Baltimore to the Baltimore. I was going to say the Boston.
We were hoping
the
to
Boston press
name the hire at that point, but
yeah,
there's not going to be any questions.
I think it's going to be Vrabel.
Vrabel's a hot. Well,
I think it's Mayo.
Diana Rossini
You think
today.
it's Mayo?
Diana Rossini from the Athletic told Colin Cowherd today the reason they believe Vrabel got fired from Tennessee was because when he went back to New England on the bye week and got inducted to the Patriots Hall of Fame, and said, "Man, it's really special here." It was almost like we're not good enough in Tennessee, and that was the beginning of the end because he didn't get along with the GM. So I think it may be Vrabel too, but Gerard Mayo has made a strong case. I'll tell you who it ain't going to be. It ain't going to be like O'Brien. It ain't going to be McDaniels, and it ain't going to be anybody else like Patricia.
I have 2 theories.
All right.
Mac Jones, Nick Saban. They bring Nick Saban in. He failed in Miami, but he can resurrect. And then I also think Belichick, wild card goes to Bama.
Really?
Won 6 in the NFL as a head coach. Wins a couple national titles.
That's a wild card theory.
But that wild card theory. Why not?
Wild. That's like Elon Musk Mars type stuff.
The Saban to the Patriots, not so much. But I think Saban's
because I think in Alabama he's going to get his full control.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell he wants.
But here's the problem, though.
He's not a good.
What college kid's not going to want to come play for Bill Belichick?
If Saban's retirement really makes sense, and here's why: Roy Williams, Jim Boeheim, and Mike Krzyzewski all left within a year of each other. Now, Boeheim went kicking and screaming like Ron Burgundy getting played off the Emmys. I'm not finished! But the NIL stuff and the transfer portal makes it recruiting a 366-day-a-year job.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
All right? And I think Saban's like, the hell with it. Dabo Swinney won't even do it at Clemson. He's like, I'm just going to recruit. I'm not going to even participate. And I think Saban's like, I'm too old for this crap. You think Belichick's going to go learn new tricks in Tuscaloosa?
No.
They'll come to him. They come to Coach Prime. Why would they come to Bill Belichick?
Yeah, and how'd that work out for Coach Prime?
Well, Coach Prime
this year.
Yeah, but
it's 1 year.
Hang on now. They had won one game the prior year. And I think most of those 8 losses were by a touchdown or less.
No, there were some games where he got
a couple, but majority were not. And that's kind of a quick rebuild for a team that had 1 win, Danny. 1 win.
Yeah, that is impressive. But the first game of the season, like, now do you believe?
Well,
now do you believe?
Okay, but
who's the best coach in college football? You're looking in the mirror. You're looking at
people don't like confidence. They don't like confidence. We talked about this last time.
I love Dion, but you can't go in like that.
I'll tell you what.
Why can't
he's
you?
the only guy who could go in. You don't want to be the guy after the guy. You never do.
No.
You don't want to be the guy to come in after Saban. You just kind of don't. Unless you're Prime. Because he's that confident. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Or you're Bill Belichick.
You're going to be Belichick.
Yeah, I don't see Belichick.
I don't either, but I don't see Belichick be a wild card.
Oh, so it's definitely wild card. It's a fun thing to theorize.
Oh, yeah, it's a wild card. The Bills are going to beat the Lions in the Super Bowl. There's a wild card.
The Bills aren't going to beat the Steelers.
I'm worried about that.
Peter's worried, too.
Yeah, oh, stop it.
Peter has no nails left.
All right, here's a little more of
Start with Robert,
your boyfriend,
his
Bill.
Family. It's great.
At the end, though, I think he started to cry.
To be head coach here for 24 years.
I was sitting there going, wait, he's starting to cry.
It's an amazing opportunity. Received tremendous support.
Huh?
He's sick.
Building a winner, building a championship football team here. And that's exceeded my wildest dreams and expectations. The amount of success that we were able to achieve together, through a lot of hard work and, contributions of so many people. So I'm very proud of that, and I always have those great memories. I'll carry those with me the rest of my life.
Sure you will.
And of course, after Robert, thanks to assistant coaches. I've had so many great coaches here. they've made my job so much easier.
I thought he was very
long list, but
Did you get the part where he thanks the media too?
Yes,
that was my favorite.
Yes, that was my favorite part as well, because he was always somewhat cantankerous with the media, and he wouldn't say anything.
Except on Fridays. He was actually pretty fun on Fridays.
Well, it depends also on the questions. I think somebody said that he asked about somebody asked him about a Bon Jovi song, and he gave an 8-minute answer on a Bon Jovi song, but not about the next opponent.
Staff, it's an amazing staff.
I want to get to the point where I think he's crying. Anybody, when you were fired, you've been fired. Laura, you've been fired?
No.
Never been fired.
I've been laid off.
What?
Laid off. I've been laid off. But yeah.
Do they say we're letting you go, or what do they say?
Yeah, they
that's
call
fired. I think Bill got fired, by the way. There was 1 year left on this contract. I mean, they could say amicable all they want, but I think he got fired.
Oh, yeah, he got canned.
And, made my life a lot easier, or I've made theirs a lot harder, however you want to look at it. But that's,
Did you ever shed a tear when you got fired?
And, of course,
Me?
a great,
No.
great deal of thanks and appreciation.
So lie.
Win games in the NFL.
No, I didn't.
I've been
Fire
very
him tonight and
fortunate
test
to
that
coach
theory.
the greatest players that have ever played. Some of the greatest players that have ever played for the Patriots. Some
Were
of
you
them
ever
already in the
fired
Hall of
for
Fame.
anything?
Many more are going.
For what?
I
Verizon
don't
or
regardless
something?
of how long any of the players
Were you really?
or what their role was,
You weren't fired as an intern at CMF?
No, it was not.
I tried hard.
I respect the way the players come to work here on a daily basis. All of them.
How they treat their body?
Well over 1,000. But their ability to work, prepare, train, in the weight room, train their bodies.
Freaking brutal sport.
Meet, rehearse over and over again, what we need to do things right to be successful, to win.
So brutal they excuse steroid use.
I have so much respect for all the players, and certainly we've had, many that have been here for a long time and, had great contributions. And
so far, no cracking.
At this time,
when he talks about the fans,
great thanks
I
to
hear
the
his voice
and,
crack.
To the media, for you guys,
That's my
I don't
fault.
know that anybody's gotten more
Recording
coverage than
well, it's going to happen 3 more
than I
times.
have, or we have in the past 24 years. Meet with you guys a lot. Respect what you do.
Here's the media.
You're a voice to the fans.
You believe it?
Even though we don't always see eye to eye all the time, most of the time, but not all the time. I do respect what you do, and finally to the fans. The fans here are amazing.
Here we go. Here's voice here.
There's so many memories of the fans, the send-offs, the parades, the Sundays, whatever the situations are, the letters of support, seeing the fans, away from here, at a gas station or a grocery store, where you bump into them. Patriot fans here, and not just in New England, but they extend nationally and even internationally as I've traveled. It's amazing how far the.
I mean, he didn't go all the way, but
You can tell with the voice inflection.
I thought so for sure.
He was sick because Bob Kraft said, "I'm not going to kiss him because he's sick. He's got a cold."
I got to being sick.
Don't hate the guy. Don't hate the guy.
I'm not hating the guy. I love that he showed a little
emotion.
Sure.
Is that a robot?
I can't wait till he comes to Buffalo and cheats.
I was going to say
Destroys
he's a
that
cheater,
entire organization.
but no, he's not coming to Buffalo.
Well,
Buffalo hates him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not if he wins, you don't.
Winning forgives everything. I don't think he'll be in Buffalo, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's in Philly.
Atlanta's a big favorite right now. Philly.
Yeah, I know Atlanta is, but here's why I say no to Atlanta.
Zolak, we're talking Dallas.
They don't have a quarterback.
They don't have a quarterback. That's exactly right. And I don't think that Bill wants to go through a rebuild or finding the guy or, his picks out of college haven't been great.
No. Now, if you read the Times of Wayne County sports section,
Atlanta, because he has
no
full
one does.
control there.
one of the predictions, wild and crazy predictions, was Dallas. And the reason for Dallas is, he's already talked to Parcells about. Parcells and Jerry had an amicable parting of the ways. But the one thing Jerry's really good at, or actually his son Steven is good at, is picking players. They know how to draft over there.
Yeah.
It's almost like they found Jimmy Johnson's draft book and figured it out. The problem is Jerry wants to coach. They have opposite problems. Jerry wants to run the team and be the owner. Belichick wants to run the team and be the head coach. But if you have a good general manager, good head coach, hey, look, how long is Belichick going to be coaching at 71 years old, right? So if you want to go out and win another Super Bowl, say, hey, Brady, I tied you in rings. Dallas might be the perfect place to do it.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is another one because you got a weak leader right now.
It's funny, too, because I think a lot of times there was the whole debate, who made whom? Was it Brady making Belichick or Belichick making Brady? And Brady made a really smart pick, a surprising one, I think, for a lot of people to go to Tampa. But that was a team that had a lot of weapons and a decent defense, and he saw all that. And he went there and he fit
Wasn't
into
his
the
first
system.
choice, though, but yeah.
Yeah, I
His
don't
first
know.
choice was Miami.
I don't know if it was. I know that got blown up, but I keep hearing different things about how. But I don't know. I'm not. Well, how will we ever know, right?
Well, it was documented in the Flores lawsuit that he wanted to pair up.
They wanted that.
Yes.
But that I don't know that was. I think he was going to get. Wasn't there talk of ownership or something?
There was talk of that too.
Yeah, I don't. Well, either way, the choice to go to Tampa is certainly the right one. We can look back and see that you get a Super Bowl your first year. But the coaching stuff is incredible because they were even. I was going back today and reading some articles on the Athletic, and they were talking about how they would just come up with a whole new defensive scheme that teams couldn't even figure out because they hadn't seen it. They hadn't seen it on tape. They hadn't seen it anywhere. They
would do it every game.
And that's all coaching. That's all brilliant coaching. And their defenses have always been strong and sometimes overlooked, but strong. So we'll have to see. If a man cries at something like that, is that weak or strong or?
No, I think it's showing gratitude for the community that supported him for the 24 years, even with all the cheating. Sorry, Kevin.
With all the cheating, wasn't there just? Well, no, they talked about Deflategate. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Spygate.
Yeah.
How many coaches did the Bills have in that 24 years? It had to be.
We could do a whole we didn't start the fire about
I think it was
Greg Williams
of 3. I think.
Well, no. Wade Phillips.
Yeah.
Wade Phillips because he started in 2000.
Yeah.
Wade Phillips, Greg Williams, Mike Mularkey, Dick Geron, Chan Gailey, Doug Marrone, Rex Ryan, and Sean McDermott.
7-year anniversary of McDermott today.
8 coaches.
8 coaches.
8
so
head
I went
coaches.
each one 3. I said they averaged 3 years. I was going to guess 8.
Yeah.
Because I was just going.
I don't think
almost
McDermott's
as
going
many Super
anywhere,
Bowls.
though.
No, I don't think he's going to go anywhere either. But if they did, I mean, boy, there would be a lot. If they lose Sunday, there would be a ton
To a third-string quarterback.
bitching about it. I don't think they will either.
No.
I really don't.
And why would Philly's coach leave?
He may not. I don't think he would leave. I think that if they lose to Tampa Bay in their game, and is that Monday night?
Yes.
Yeah, they're the Monday night game. If they lose Monday night, I wouldn't be surprised. Philly, they don't mess around. They're business. I mean, they're all about basically businesses.
I mean, they were in the Super Bowl last year.
I understand that, but he lost his offensive coordinator after last season, and that seems to be the difference. And so you kind of go, well, if it's not you, and we're not, and you don't have, and you're not picking the right people to replace.
Lost his defensive coordinator too.
Yeah.
So I mean, he picked some great coordinators, but now he's in a pickle. He's in a pickle. And a lot of people aren't happy.
And he went down quick this season,
Okay.
right? All of a sudden, you get to the kind of the tough part of the season,
They beat the Bills
or the
and
most
they went
important part of the season.
Yeah, they beat the Bills and then they went in the toilet.
But almost.
They should not have
barely
beaten the
beat them.
Bills.
Right.
Yeah.
No, when I
But we
texted
found a way
Kevin
to-
this morning about Belichick, he's like, "Tell me something I haven't known since week 8." And so I said, that the Bills are we're going to be in the second
undercover story.
I know.
Wait a second. You went on and on about Bill's not going anywhere. He's staying
Yeah.
away.
I had hoped that he wasn't going anywhere, but everybody's known he's been gone.
How many shots at the basket do you want? You said on this program that
Several. He's not going anywhere. Bill's not going
That
anywhere.
was wishful thinking. I was trying to
he's not going
whiteboard it.
We were
Get it
trying to
out- get it out in
manifest
the
it.
universe.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
But
He's not going anywhere.
it's been since Germany that they said he's probably gone.
Yeah, they have said that. All right. Well, now he is. And we wonder where he goes next. Chargers, to me, the most attractive current open job. Philadelphia makes the most sense to me, and I don't know why.
Because all the pieces are there and they're
Yeah,
young.
it does. And they're young.
They're young.
Staying on the East Coast.
He doesn't have to do it
Yeah.
very long. Yeah, that's the other thing too. And Philadelphia's a town that would welcome Belichick.
Oh, my God.
That is,
Oh,
that's Boston and Pennsylvania.
yes, it is.
I don't
You
think
got
the
it.
Chargers are all that attractive. Their defense sucks.
Do they?
Their offense sucks.
Yeah, their defense.
whole
is gonna,
team sucks.
Their defense is going to have to retool. They believe that Herbert may have regressed. Now he's going to need a real, offensive coordinator to really help him. And that kid from Dallas that came over, what's his name? He didn't do much with him at all. Yeah. So
Josh McDaniel ain't going to help him
No.
because I'm assuming that wherever he goes, Josh goes.
Oh. You think so?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I think that's the case. Where's Bill going to find other coaches that are going to coach like him in that same like-mindedness?
And his mullet son and the other one with the broken
leg. the sons will probably definitely go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a moment. I know it's a lot of football talk, but this was a historic day and historic names, right? Yeah. Over the three when you're talking about the the most winning coach in. I mean, look, Belichick replaced Pete Carroll,
right
in New England. And then Pete goes out and wins the Super Bowl and is the winningest coach in Seahawks history. Should have won two. And then, God, why you didn't hand that ball off and run it in, I'll never understand. I will never understand that. You had Marshawn Lynch. Mm-hmm. Why you wouldn't have run that in? Beast mode, baby. That would have won that. That would have been 2 Super Bowls for Seattle and 1 less for New England.
No, they call a pass play on the goal line.
Yeah, they did.
I watched a dude lose $500 on that play in front of me. Son of a bitch! I'm like, what happened? I just lost $500 because I couldn't run the damn ball. Guy sitting next to me, I'm like, oh,
where was this?
Oh, I was at my brother's house at the time. Guys,
the only thing I could think is that everybody knew they were going to run the ball, but still, it's fucking Marshawn Lynch.
It's Marshawn Lynch. Yes, I know.
It's like not giving the ball to Mike Alstott at the goal line.
Right.
It's like, not doing the tush push.
All right, we will take a moment, and then we will talk to Peter. And Peter will break it down in little black and yellow. That's what we'll do. Hey, this weekend, looking to go out, do a little date night, Cobblestone on Main. They have something new over there, the Salmon BLT.
Ooh.
Tomato bacon jam on this. Mixed greens, garlic aioli, and toasted. Excuse me.
They toss it to you from the kitchen?
Yes, they do. They throw it. They drop back like Josh Allen.
Catch
and they hit
the salmon.
Yeah, just like a seal in your mouth.
If it's Josh Allen, it might go the other way.
Toasted brioche roll, and it's a salmon BLT. Sounds delicious over there.
Yeah.
You can sit at the upscale bar, get a nice craft cocktail. They have a whole winter cocktail menu. It's perfect, right? Snuggle up in there. Then they have, of course, wines that are perfectly paired with all their fare there, and they have some of the best shareables. We love the tater tots and the nachos that don't go soggy. Mm-hmm. They don't go soggy out there.
They're the best there.
Yeah. And you can get the Reuben nachos. Have you had that?
No.
Oh, Cobblestone on Main. Check it out. 109 West Main Street in the Village of Webster. That's 109 West Main Street, Cobblestone on Main.
Mac of all trades. The name says it all. 585-202-9218 and macofalltrades.net.
Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You know what they got? The perfect ride for you to conquer our winter roads. Right now, you can get into a 2023 Jeep Renegade at Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for 39 months, 10,000 miles per year for only $239 a month. Wow. $2,500 cash or trade, first payment, DMV taxes and fees due at signing. Must be a conquest or returning leasee. I want you to picture how comfortable, confident, and safe you're going to feel behind the wheel of a 2023 Jeep Renegade. At Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you can explore a huge selection of top-notch vehicles. They got the rugged Jeep lineup to the powerful Ram trucks, love those, and the sleek Chrysler and Dodge models. Have you seen the Jeep Gladiator Mojave 4x4? This is a vehicle that's going to keep you in command of the roadway, and Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has 13 of them to choose from, and all up to 25% off the MSRP. Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, they prioritize your satisfaction. They got a knowledgeable staff there to guide you through every step of the car buying journey, ensuring you drive away with a smile. And you can see more at victorcdjr.com.
You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah. Screaming that's nuts. When I pulled off the lot, that's nuts. Keep repping my town. When you see me, you know everything.
I saw Wiz Khalifa open up. I was backstage. Might have been Fall Out Boy. I was doing an interview with Fall Out Boy. And I'm watching Wiz Khalifa. He's as high as a kite. And he's got no shirt on. He's standing in front of a step and repeat for people to take photos. So people would come in, and he was carrying on a conversation with someone off to the left. So he just kept looking. He would just put his hands over whoever came in, keep on talking. They'd snap the photo. He'd lift his arms up, they'd walk out. He never broke conversation. I was like,
it's like a ride at Seabreeze.
This guy didn't give a shit who he was. He had no idea. He didn't care. He didn't care. I was like, can't you show just a little interest in your fans? Like, people were excited to meet him, and no. But I found that very entertaining. And there were two girls from a radio station who were so excited to be near Wiz Khalifa. I remember watching this going, yeah, okay. All right, there it is.
I remember all the remakes of this song, too. During the Steelers-Packers Super Bowl.
Yeah.
There was black and yellow. Then there was green and yellow. And then Norm Kiefer at St. John Fisher made a remix for Fisher of red and yellow.
Red and yellow.
He commandeered somebody to make a red and yellow remix for the Cardinals. Damn, we're going to play this song when they get introduced.
All right.
Okay.
We'll call Peter and find out how Peter's feeling about the Buffalo Bills.
He's sending me tape leading up to the segment.
I almost FaceTime Peter. I didn't want to do that. There it is.
It's a great American.
Peter's?
Yes.
Well, you went to Fisher with Peter.
Oh, yeah.
St. John Fisher.
He's around more your age, though.
Peter? Hello?
Whose age?
No, he said you went to Fisher with Peter. I said, no, he's more like your age, Bill's age. You're more like Bill's generation, right?
I remember Bill wouldn't, because I think I was a freshman, Bill, when you were a senior.
Okay.
But for some reason, I remember one time in Basil Hall.
Uh-huh.
Your head
I don't know.
Toilet. Playing bombs away.
So I'm sitting there in the area where they have the couches there. Some guy comes up to me and goes, "Yo, see that guy? That's Bill Moran," and walks away.
I almost just spit out my water.
Was he sniffing couch cushions at any point?
No, I wasn't. The only reason that would even be brought up was the fact that I was on the radio. That's why, I think.
Maybe.
I think that's why.
And that's all. They didn't even give me a chance to say who, what. The guy just walked.
So Megan O'Connor, you remember her?
Of course,
maybe both of you do.
Yeah,
she used to be a producer at Channel 13. I think she went on to Pittsburgh or something. She told a story where she goes, "Oh yeah, we went to school. Dr. Vicker was very hard on everyone except Bill Moran. She just thought Bill Moran was the greatest student ever."
Jesus Christ, I didn't. Maybe I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
The statue's going up next week.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's at Cortland, not St. John's University.
It's going to come down like Saddam Hussein. It's going to be rolling everywhere. All right, so
Happy
Peter.
New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
I don't know if we reached the etiquette. I don't know how long when you should stop saying that.
I think you can even go the month. If you see people or you haven't talked to them, at least the month of January, and then shut your pie hole.
I go July.
Noted.
Yeah,
Noted.
That's what I would think, but I don't know. Peter, I got to tell you that Miami game had me, I would assume everybody, on the edge of your seat. And it seemed like Deontay Hardy saved Buffalo's Super Bowl hopes.
Oh.
Did they? I really do. I think, and that seemed to be the switch. And then Josh came in, and all of a sudden he was the Josh we wanted him to be. And so I always go, what is going on here?
You know, it's a big conundrum. You know,
it is.
Like you said, though, Hardy was that was a great job of the entire return team.
Yeah,
did a great job. Wasn't touched. Wasn't anywhere near being touched. So that was it. They needed some kind of kick in the pants. They got it, and then Superman returned.
Yeah, because usually you don't want to be drifting back past the 10-yard line.
Right. He drifts to the 3. And I'm yelling. What are you doing?
The old adage, and I don't know what has changed throughout the fundamentals of this thing, but in the old days, the term was if your heels are on the 10-yard line, as the punt returner. If your heels are on the 10, let it go.
Right.
That's gone in today's game. They're fielding it at the 1, the 3, 5, And for all intents and purposes, that ball probably goes into the end zone. He lets it go. But he also probably saw what we all did. Like, man, I got a chance here. So they gave him the autonomy. If you think you can get a good return, take it. And I think that's what coaches are giving these players now. Basically, I'm on the field, seeing what's in front of me, give me the chance to make a play. And he did. He did.
Well, look, so they get by Miami. Miami's going to play in what is predicted to be the coldest game ever in the NFL in Kansas City.
Which is saying something.
Yeah. When is that game? Is that Saturday?
Saturday night.
Saturday night, 8:00
on Peacock. You have to get Peacock.
I have Peacock.
Most people in Western New York already have it because of the Bills game 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I did. I do have it for that. But I don't know if I feel like even want. Well, I do want to watch.
Well, I'm going to watch all.
I want to watch Miami get beat. Yeah. Don't you just a little bit? Because I don't think Miami's going to win that game.
I wouldn't mind if Miami won.
I don't think they win it. I really don't.
I don't think they do either.
Kansas City's circling the drain right now.
They could be. I don't know if they get much further in the playoffs, but I don't. I think they beat Miami.
We're doing all these State Farm commercials.
Miami just signed 3 guys that were on the couch last week. So I don't know what. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It did, no doubt. But you know, these guys are on the couch and now they're playing in a playoff game in Kansas City in 5-degree weather.
Is that the American dream?
They are hurting. Right.
But Pete, like if somebody called you right, the Bills need an aging linebacker who played college football. Hey, I'm right here. I'm playing.
An aging linebacker. Boy, is there more?
He's almost 50. I mean,
well, that's okay. Fine. Doesn't feel it.
I would
not in his mind.
He likes the general manager feeling more than his friend.
I trip in the tunnel.
I would trip in the tunnel. I'd bust my ACL before I even hit the field. Yeah.
Hey, game checks still count. Game still gets cashed.
$21,000, I think, a game for playoffs.
Peter, my wild Belichick theory is if Buffalo loses to the Steelers, he's the next head coach of the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, wow. That's a theory. That's a theory.
I would love to.
Because I do think he's going to
shake his hand at training
I will
camp.
say, just on the Belichick thing, only because it overshadowed the NFL's big news today that not only are they playing games overseas in London and also in Germany, but now in Brazil. We're going to Brazil this year, and I have a funny feeling that the Bills could be one of those teams because they're not playing in Europe. They announced the teams that are playing in Europe, it's not the Bills.
Well, the Bills wouldn't go this year. They don't have the extra home game.
Okay.
They went last year, so I don't think they go for another couple years.
It depends really on the team's preference. The other thing, too, is that the Bills went last year or this year, so they're not going to send them in back-to-back years.
Well, they send the Jags every year, but obviously
they want to.
Shad wants to go every year.
But why Brazil? I mean, Brazil seems to me like
same time zone.
No, I understand.
And it's safer than Mexico City.
Is it?
I don't know about that because I know a guy.
Seriously, my question.
I know.
In Mexico City, you're right. It's very dangerous. That's why I even questioned why they were playing there.
Mexico City, the altitude is beyond Denver. It's like 1.5 miles up. And the other thing is like the meat and stuff. Like they have to bring their own food and everything because the meat could have steroids in it, which you could test positive for. Oh. They've said this. Now in Brazil,
you don't think Brazil's going to be just as bad?
Here's the thing. I have a friend who worked in Brazil, and he says everything in Brazil, including the women, are designed to kill you. That's what he said. Everything in Brazil, including the women, are designed to kill you.
Well,
that's a whole podcast segment in and of itself.
Some people may die a happy traveler. I don't know. All right, so what do we think, Peter, as the Steelers are coming in? I hear you have some reservations.
Watching the Steelers. Now, I had to watch a couple of games where, Kenny Pickett wasn't under center. Trubisky wasn't under center. Got to look at what Mason Rudolph, because he's coming in. He's playing. He's the one that has the most consistent hand, and the offense has performed a lot better with him. When it comes to Mason Rudolph, you do not have to worry about a running quarterback, but he comes in with a lot of confidence. I watched that entire Seattle game. He stands in the pocket. He reads his progressions. His line gives him time. Now, the Seattle defensive front is a little different than the Buffalo defensive front from a pressure perspective, but they have to put pressure on Mason Rudolph. They cannot let him. They cannot let him read through his progressions and deliver the ball. He has a quick release. He has confidence. He has a very good arm, and their offensive line looked pretty good. I will say that they're pretty athletic guys. They move their legs. They get up to the second level. And they open holes for these two running backs who are terrific. I mean, Najee Harris and Jalen Warren, those guys do not go. You cannot arm tackle these guys. The Buffalo Bills defense, they have to game tackle both of them.
Is Harris playing? Najee, I thought he was. So. I thought he was injured.
Oh wait, no. I just see. I am no. I don't see him on an injury report.
I don't know why I thought that in my head.
And Mason Rudolph's mom is hot.
Wait, that's Mason Rudolph's mom?
Yes.
Let me see this.
Take the glasses off.
Yeah, take your glasses off, zooming in.
She's all right. Yeah, I mean, okay.
Some people say she looks like Janet Jackson.
How old is Mason Rudolph?
He's Allen's age. He was the same draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the same. I think he was taken in the second round, if I'm not mistaken.
Second round.
Yeah.
Mom's attractive, but I mean, that's Pittsburgh. Oh, I've seen that. I'm over it.
It's not what's his name? It's not Zach Wilson's mom.
No. Zach Wilson's mom's kind of cute, though.
Yeah,
more
she
than
is.
pretty. She's cute. She's like the aging cheerleader. No, she doesn't.
She's a little annoying.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I get that vibe. That's why I say she's the annoying cheerleader that still puts on her outfit and tells you how it fits.
You would kick Mason's mom out of that ring from Manny Brothers.
And then won't fulfill any of your fantasies. She goes, I'm taking it off. You didn't do the dishes. You didn't take out the garbage. Whatever. All right, so Najee Harris, you're worried about. Mason Rudolph being confident. I like the Bills' defense. You have to say this. I don't know where we would be if changes hadn't been made to the coaching staff on both sides. Defensive coordinator last year, Leslie Frazier, being what has he got? A sabbatical? I don't know what he's doing.
He actually interviewed for the Chargers head coach.
Of course he did, because
we need to interview a black guy.
No, yes,
that's why.
Yes, okay.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, but he is certainly. I could see him. I don't know if he's head coach guy, but he's certainly a coordinator. But the defense didn't miss a beat, and there's been a shit ton of injuries on that defense.
Defense has actually played better.
Yeah, they have. They've played better.
They've come together as a unit very well. They've come together as a unit very well. With pieced it together after Milano gets hurt, and then the injuries that they had at the beginning of the year. But Bill, to your question before, I don't like the 10-point spread. I think it's too big. We've seen it all year. The Bills are 7-10 against the spread this year. And when the spread is more than 7 points, I think it's worse.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 13 against the Chargers. They couldn't cover. It was 14 against the Patriots. Couldn't cover. And there were a couple of games earlier in the year where I think the Denver game, there was a bigger spread. They almost lose that game. Or they did lose that game because of 12 men in the field. So
Giants game.
I don't like.
But if you want Pittsburgh, get that 10 points now, because that's probably going to drop with the weather they're talking about.
Yeah, the Giants game was a 2-touchdown game.
Yes, exactly. And then they may change the venue. They may change the venue.
No, they said specifically they're not changing it.
That's not that. No, that was refuted. Sal Capaccio refuted it. They're not changing the venue, but the weather's going to be pretty bad.
But get your Pittsburgh pretty bad if you can.
Wind chill in the zeros.
Wind chill in the zeros. Oh, big gusts too, because we're supposed to have a windstorm. It was windy yesterday. We're supposed to go Friday into Saturday morning again. Pretty bad here.
But the thing is, the Bills
I'm not worried about the snow. I'm worried about the wind.
Right.
Yeah. So that puts it as a running game then.
Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, we seem to be okay.
I think that's an advantage. I think in terms of, Cook has done well running the ball, right? Fournette's doesn't have enough. I don't think he has enough snaps to really give him you can look at his past body of work. But in the snow, is Cook a different runner than looking at Najee Harris, looking at Jalen Warren? These guys just churn and churn, and they'll take on a hit, and they will put their helmet down, and they will run over you. I don't see that with Cook. So if it's a bad weather game, it's a wind game, I see advantage Pittsburgh from an offensive perspective because of that. Because if it's a running game, I can't say advantage Buffalo. I can't. Although they've done well this year, Cook is a different type of runner than when you look across the field and you see Najee Harris and Jalen Warren. Two different guys. And I would think because of Josh Allen, who he is, and the ability to score at will, even if it is a windstorm, that the coaches for the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to try to keep the ball away from him. So they will churn. They will use the clock. They will use the play clock, churn, 3 yards in a cloud of dust or a cloud of snow at this point, and just keep the chains moving. It's going to be I think it's going to be definitely the under. I think the over-under is 36.
So they're saying intense, bitter cold with intense snowfall in Buffalo. If it hits right, it could be 1 to 3 feet of snow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, Greg, book your room now.
Wow.
Hopefully his wind chill.
So, if you can get Pittsburgh plus 10, I would take that all day long because you're going to, even if Buffalo wins, it's not going to be more than a 6-3 game.
The Bills are not great in weather. They're not great in weather.
No.
Oh, no team is great in weather.
No, yeah, but they're consistently bad.
They're
in
human
weather.
beings. Yes, I understand. I know what you're saying.
Look at Pittsburgh did great in weather last week. Pittsburgh did great in weather.
Right. I love just contradicting Dan because he comes like an authority on everything at times. And
My wife says the same thing. My wife says the same thing.
Yeah, it's funny.
You speak with such authority.
Well, it makes me laugh.
And then the conspiracies.
Makes me laugh.
How do you know the federal interest rate's going to go down?
Because he last night referred to himself as Cliff Clavin.
You know what, Peter? I got to tell you.
Yeah, he also misheard Dink for Dick.
I got a theory.
I got a good opinion from Danny today on what's his name over there on ESPN and Aaron Rodgers, that whole saga.
Pat McAfee.
Well, Aaron Rodgers was back on today, but they did say they did
only talk sports today. They said.
Well, probably, but they said I thought they were going to bring him back on for big events, and this was a big event. Belichick, is he the longest-serving coach at one team?
Yes.
The 24 years, 24 seasons.
I think currently
was
like the Landrys and Shulas were much longer than that.
Yeah, Landry coached for 29 years.
29, okay.
Shula was there for how long?
Shula was in Miami from like 66 to 95, so he was there for 30 years.
30 years. It's a rarity. I mean, you don't see that. What's the average now? 3 years, 5 years,
2.5 years, maybe.
I think that makes Tomlin now. I think the current longest.
Tomlin's the current longest running head
coach. He may be out after Sunday too. Then he may quit.
Yeah, can you imagine Belichick in Pittsburgh? Holy shit! Think about that one for a second.
Wow.
Yeah, but they don't really. I'm still saying San Diego because they got a quarterback.
I'm
pitching my wagon to San Diego. Thank you, Danny.
I do it. I still do it too because they don't feel like the LA Chargers.
I will tell you, Peter. I think that it's going to be Philadelphia.
I say Dallas or Alabama.
I think if Philadelphia loses to Tampa,
Philly.
I think that he goes to Philly because they have a quarterback. They have all the pieces there. They have all the pieces.
I say the Rochester Razor Sharks.
The resurrect them again.
The Brigade.
So what do you think the final score is going to be on Sunday?
I mean, I see 16-13 game.
Wow.
I can see that.
16-13 game.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, if it's good, it's not going to be good weather, right? So let's say it's not a foot of snow. Say it's 3 inches of snow. But if the wind picks up, that is a detriment to the Bills. So I really believe that. I mean, if unless they want to play short game pass, which they could, but are they going to be able to throw the ball down the field at will? No. And that's not Pittsburgh's game either.
No.
Mason does make some nice throws, but he misses some throws. Allen makes some nice throws, but he misses some throws. So these teams are now that Pittsburgh all year, they've been the joke of the league. Their offense has been terrible, XYZ. They're changing the quarterback, the turnstile there. But the past couple of games, they've looked confident football team. And they're losing Watt is huge. Yeah. That's big for the Bills. For him not to be on the field is huge. They have to take advantage of that. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they do some things on offense that are kind of old school. They'll run 13 personnel with 3 tight ends and 1 running back. They ran that 12 times against Seattle. And one time, Seattle had 9 guys in the box. 9 guys. And Pittsburgh ran for 24 yards.
Wow. Okay.
So they know their strengths. They know, situational football. They do a good job at it. They run the old school draw. Where the quarterback looks like he's going to pass, and then he hands it off to the running back. You don't see that much anymore.
Yeah,
They run it. So you'll see some old school stuff in that. A lot of pre-snap motion. Ton of it. A ton of pre-snap motion you're going to see just to dictate what the coverage is to give Mason Rudolph a better idea as to what he's looking at pre-snap. So they do a lot.
Let's get to something important, though. What are you going to be eating during the game? What's on the menu?
It's probably going to be a chicken wing, buffalo chicken wing dip.
Yeah. Oh, chicken wing dip.
Oh. Yeah. My wife makes a great chicken wing dip.
Yeah.
Peter's got a double header. Peter's got a double header because his wife's Lions are in the playoffs. And
That's right.
They're playing Sunday night, right? Yeah.
8:00. Yep.
So and then I got a nice little reprieve, take a nap in between.
You got to put the kids to bed.
Little nap, change my uniform.
Yeah.
Put the Lions gear on at night.
That's right.
Monday night.
You're going to drop some chicken wing dip on your shirt somewhere, Peter.
Exactly.
You're going to be so excited. You're going to be yelling at somebody, yelling at the TV, big, right down the belly. That's what happens.
I won't do it this year, but last year, Bill, during the Bengals game, Dan, I don't know if I told you this during the game or not, but after the first half, I knew what I saw in the first half. After the halftime, I said, if they don't score, I told my wife, if they don't score a point in this drive, I'm shutting it off.
Oh, yeah, crazy. You texted us. We were doing a show from Oak College.
And I shut the game off. I said, I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm seeing. And sure enough, they didn't score another point. I just couldn't bear to watch that dismantling. So I don't think we're going to see that kind of game. I think they're going to show up, but it's going to be a battle. It's not going to be a 10-point victory by the Bills. If it is, hey, I hope I'm wrong. Like I said all year, I hope I'm wrong. But, just looking at everything I'm looking at, I don't know what Vegas is coming up with 10 points. I really don't.
So, Peter, I got to tell you this. So, from Pro Football Focus, this is hysterical. These stats about Allen, because it's going to lead me somewhere else. But league leader in total yards, Josh Allen. League leader in total touchdowns. Scored 86% of the Bills' touchdowns. Best record versus playoff teams, 5-1. Best Pro Football Focus grade versus playoff teams. Third in passing grade, fourth in rushing grade by a quarterback, and he's the least sacked quarterback in the NFL. And yet, since Ken Dorsey's been fired, his numbers as far as passing are down and not as good. So with Joe Brady, how would you grade Joe Brady as an offensive coordinator right now, considering the fact that the offense has got to run through Allen?
Yeah, that's a good question. How do I grade Joe Brady? I mean, I think Joe Brady has brought back some semblance of an actual game plan. Like I always thought that Dorsey was calling plays and then Brady prepared to call a game. You saw more pre-snap motion, which is incredibly important in a play action game and for Allen to decipher some things on the defense. Cook played a huge role, more than he played, I think, with Dorsey. So, more of a semblance of an actual offense, but getting down in the nitty gritty of, the actual plays within the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to diagnose. There are some things that should have happened over the past couple of weeks that didn't.
Right. And some of those, I would say too, some of those I would put on the receivers. You've had Gabe Davis dropping a lot of passes, and
James Cook dropped a touchdown.
Well, James Cook too, but I also think they picked up the running a little bit more with Brady, right? Piece of the offense we hadn't seen, not consistently and not well. And then Allen, I think Allen's still been Allen from time to time, but there have been some balls. I don't know if he throws them too hard. I don't know if these guys.
Do you know who Josh Allen is? He's the Ric Flair of quarterbacks. Okay, he somehow escapes by the skin of his teeth at the end of the match. He just finds a way to win after putting us through like
that's all we want.
Yeah, and that interception that he threw, where Gabe Davis was, maybe possibly miscommunication, and kind of off his back foot, he threw it in the end zone. The play before that, Dan, that's the video I sent you. Bill, I don't know if you saw it yet.
You heard it?
No, I did. I heard your commentary.
I played it.
Where he had a clean pocket.
Yeah, the play before the Gabe Davis.
Clean pocket, and Kincaid is wide open in the back of the end zone. Yet he's got his eyes on Knox, who it's going to be an effort to make a catch and get into the end zone. Kincaid is wide open, and he's falling back. He's not stepping up, and there's a clean pocket in front of him. And sure, there was a defender coming in from the edge, and all he needs to do is step up because the defender's taking a different angle. Step up in the pocket. He needs to flick his wrist. He doesn't even have to really step into it. And it's a touchdown, and I want to know why he's making the decisions. Now, I always say, as someone who's watching the film, we don't know the sight line of the quarterback on the field. But viewing that, it didn't seem to me that anything was in his sight line. He had his eyes fixated on Dawson Knox, and I'm not sure why he made that decision. But you know what? You live and die by it, because he had those awful interceptions. He misses his throw. And then look at the throw he made to Shakir later on in the game.
Unbelievable. And even one,
my goodness.
That, and even one to Stephon Diggs. There was one that I went, wow, that was amazing. All right,
and
Peter.
Then he gets pickpocketed out of the sack. So, gosh, it's feels like Brett Favre back there. But we shall see, gentlemen. We shall see. That's the Pittsburgh Steelers in 10 points, I tell you.
By the way, be remiss we didn't mention this. A lot of guys missed practice today. Deion Dawkins and Dawson Knox both due to illness. Okay, but Tyrell Dodson, Rasul Douglas, Leonard Floyd, Deontay Hardy also missed practice because of something else. But Micah Hyde, a lot of these guys, Micah Hyde practiced today, but a lot of guys missed practice because of injuries.
Yeah.
So
at this time of the year, nobody's 100%. Everybody has a bump and a bruise, and it's the survival of the fittest out there. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a 4-quarter game, guys, and let's see what happens.
All right, Peter, enjoy that buffalo chicken wing dip.
Can't wait.
If you don't enjoy the game, at least enjoy that.
Right. I will watch 60 Minutes this year, I promise.
All right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Pete.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
There we go. Well,
By the way, did you hear the controversy in Buffalo?
No.
So, like all the Buffalo radio stations decided not to follow suit and not play Taylor Swift songs the week the Bills were playing the Chiefs. It was like, come on, we still got to play Taylor Swift. There's a bar called Riverworks, and they're having a big Steelers party on Sunday for all the Steelers fans who live in the area, because there's a lot of Steelers fans who live in Buffalo and Rochester too. There's Steelers bars here in town, and a lot of people are giving Riverworks crap, and all these Bills fans came to their defense and said, come on, man, it's a bar. It's a Steelers bar.
Who's giving them crap?
Well, like other Bills fans, how could you let them Steelers have a party in Buffalo? And it's like, no one's going to be at the bar. They're all going to be at home or at the stadium.
Riverworks is awesome, but good luck getting parking in there.
I've been, is that where you and I went? In Buffalo? Didn't we grab
No, it was Pearl Street.
Oh, that was Pearl Street.
Okay. How often do you guys hang out?
Oh, a little more often than you think.
I guess.
Buddy. I guess we have secret meetings.
This is BD before Dan.
Yeah, it was before Dan.
Or was it before and after?
All right, we'll take a moment.
Between Dan?
To take a little bit of I don't know about that. Buddy, that's a whole new different
sandwich.
Wow, that's a little different. Hey, if you want an RV for the game.
Yeah, take it. Yeah.
All right.
You might need to sleep in it that night.
Myers RVs, their New Year, New Start RV Dome Show going on now all weekend long, right through Monday, January 15th. You can get up to 50% off MSRP on top brands like Jayco, Winnebago, Grand Design, Brinkley, Keystone, Forest River, and Thor. Browse over 200 new and used motorhomes, travel trailers, and fifth wheels. See the Keystone Hideout 21-foot bunkhouse. These are so cool. It's like genius design in these, right? The way everything just fits so perfectly. This bunkhouse travel trailer for just $14,895. Highest trade-in allowances for the show. You're going to find the best brands at the best prices. All discounts are clearly marked. The New Year, New Start RV Dome Show. Free admission and free parking January 10th through Monday, January 15th. So it's going on right now, right through the 15th at the Rochester Dome. That's 2695 East Henrietta Road. And you can learn more at MyersRVs.com.
Call Connors and Ferris at 262-COMP today.
Comedy at the Carlson has a great show for you tonight. 2 shows. Tomorrow night, 2 shows. January 12th and 13th. William Montgomery. You got to go check out William Montgomery. He's coming, man. He's going to take every comedian's job. You will not forget this redheaded, he looks like an overgrown leprechaun. William Montgomery. Lock your tickets down at carlsoncomedy.com.
Leo's Bakery and Deli.
And Cafe.
So sweet, so sweet.
East Rochester.
Jimmy's East Plates and Shakes, rocking Main Street, Brockport every Wednesday through Sunday. When the weather's like this, and it's going to get a little tough this weekend, I like to go to Jimmy's East Plates and Shakes, and I like to get the chili cheese hot. Here's how I like my chili cheese hot. It's a Zweigel's red or white hot. I get the red hot. It's smothered in Jimmy Z's homemade chili, which is phenomenal, and some cheddar cheese. And then I put hot sauce on there. That's right. I warm myself up from the inside out. I would eat 1, maybe 2 of those, right? I might start sweating because I put so much hot sauce. I would leave Jimmy Z's maybe shirtless. You could see me walking down Main Street, Brockport, maybe shirtless, no matter the weather, all thanks to that chili cheese hot. See everything on the menu at platesandshakes.com.
I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior?
That's right, Danny.
If I only talk to God when I need a favor.
But
God, I need a favor. I know
a lot of people like that.
but I ain't been living them words.
Danny prays to a jelly roll every once in a while.
Well, I got to tell you, like, I hate this. I always said Jelly Roll was a dog whistle for stupid, but I love his voice, and I love his story.
See, I don't know much about him. I heard this song. That's where I found out about him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's just like a fatter Post Malone.
Well, but he was a rapper, and he's
tattoos on his face.
Yeah.
He was in jail for a long time.
Yeah, he was in jail.
His wife is a stripper named Bunny.
How do you know all this?
I know some things.
The important things apparently in life.
Chick Street People magazine.
I mean, I follow him, and so I looked into some of his stuff. He did Guitars and Stars last year, and he talks about where he came from and everything. But, yeah. Then at Greg's house, Greg said that this was one of his favorite concerts he went to.
Jelly Roll or Post Malone?
Post Malone was.
No.
He went to Jelly Roll too?
Yeah, he went to Jelly Roll, and he said it was like
Mr. Man About Town. He does everything.
Well, they were all
He's like a
Darien Lake shows.
Rockefeller.
Yeah.
There was.
Do you have season tickets?
Yes.
No, he
He's
was
like a Rockefeller.
sponsor.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
I'm sorry.
Same thing.
Sorry, I didn't read Greg's novel yet.
Well, could you get on it?
I got to pay better
He
attention.
sponsors the tattoo on his left cheek.
That would be funny if...
CNF.
Yeah, Avocados and Ferris tattoo.
All right, here's a question. With the weather getting potentially bad, especially in Buffalo, what is your advice for driving in the snow? Danny, go first. What's your advice for driving?
Slow and easy.
Slow and easy.
Make my wife drive. Sit back and relax and clench my butt cheeks.
Laura, you got one? What's your advice for driving in the snow?
Snow tires.
Okay, yeah.
Well, don't most people around here, though, have tires that are all year tires?
No. I mean,
I'll tell you what.
I have all seasons.
I'm a big guy on tires. Every once in a while I don't know why they jump out to me, tires, when I'm walking through a parking lot, let's say Wegmans, and I will see, I'll spot the low tread, the ball, the whatever, and there's a lot. I think people I don't think they think enough. I was going to say underthink, but they don't think enough about tires.
Oh, yeah.
Because even your gas mileage and everything can be affected by that. But underinflated tires, to me, is one of the biggest problems.
Our buddy's Wrangler, she's got new tires on it, and the thing went up like 2 inches with tread on it now. It's bald.
Yeah.
Thing's 2 inches higher
are
now.
Expensive. So if they pass inspection, and you can be like, oh, I have one more year until I have to spend $800 on a set of tires. So
yeah, it is. It's you're right. Anywhere from $800 to $1,000.
Some people do. They'll remove 3 of the tires and keep a 4th one on there just to keep the price down, and then eventually replace the 4th one.
Really, Danny? Is that what you do?
No, I've never done that.
He keeps 3 bad ones on and replaces one at a time.
Buddy, there was a point in my life when I was going to junkyards and buying tires that were the same size, and none of them matched, and I'd be rolling down the road, but I had treads.
They see me rolling.
I had treads, buddy. Thanks to somebody's wreck. It was kind of like,
why does one of them have white walls?
Well, some did, some didn't. I'm not
What
kidding.
does say Kia boys on it?
It's kind of like
a Goodyear, a Michelin,
a recycled heart. Yeah, as long as they were, I think it was like R64 218, something like that. No, R18 264. I forget the number in my head, but I would go to the junkyard and buy just tires off wrecks for $10. $10 for a tire.
7 if you do it yourself.
Bill's like an ambulance chaser for tires.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna use those?
Come on.
Those back twos are still good.
I think I was probably about 19 or 20 years old at the time, and I was definitely doing that.
It's like somebody hitting a deer on the side of the road. Hey, can I take that deer?
But that's when I realized how important tires are, and in terms of, right, if you have all new tires, doesn't it ride so much smoother?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Better gas mileage.
Spent more on beer than he did on tires.
But yes, I did. You need to put...
during his little bad blue
just
period.
need to make sure that as the weather changes, you keep an eye on the tire pressure. Because because then they go soft to say get flats. This is why you're riding on the walls. You're not realizing it. And it's I think one of the leading causes of accidents is underinflated tires. But that's just my thinking on that. So I would say my advice would be check your tires, dopes.
I'm Bill Moran for AAA.
I'm Bill Moran for AAA. That's very right. Your wife is trying to sell?
No.
Buy?
No. My wife has a cousin on Facebook who said she was trying to sell 4 tickets for $200 each.
Okay, so your wife's cousin goes on Facebook and puts this out. I have tickets for sale for the Bills-Steelers game.
So she announces this to me in the living room before yesterday's podcast, before I left for the podcast. I said, well, see if she wants to sell them.
Now, if you were to respond to this, what is the proper way to do it? Do you private message the person? If it is your cousin, do you call or text? What do you do?
I private message. My wife didn't do that. She
What
commented.
did she do? She commented in there.
Yes.
Okay.
And she was like third person to comment.
Yeah.
After this, my wife gets private messages from other people offering the same offer for tickets. I have 4 tickets in row 3 for $100 each. Now, I know for a fact that, and she knew immediately that it was BS. But the fact is, you got like these scam artists who are like, it's got to be bots or something. Like or some program saw it and then just like vultures asked my wife if she wanted to buy 4 tickets for $100 a piece. Which, by the way, you'd never get those in Buffalo.
But hang on a second now. If the weather's going to be shit,
still not going to get it.
You don't think
you don't get down to 100 till about 10 after 1.
Yeah.
If the weather's shit and you're down right there, the wind comes whipping in your face. Didn't we sat where for the Monday night game?
We sat
125? 25 rows up?
About the 20-yard line, yeah.
20 yards.
It's fantastic.
It was great. They were great seats.
Great, yeah.
And the weather wasn't that bad.
Was it Peskin and
yes.
Yeah, those people. Great people.
If the weather gets shitty though on Sunday, you might be able to pick up tickets cheaper. If it starts out early shitty, people might bail quickly and prices might drop.
Okay. It also could be one of these things where if they win, and this is the year they do end up going to or potentially winning whatever that big game is in February. I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I don't want to jinx it. Yeah. You could say you were there, right?
Well, I think a lot of Bills fans are selling their tickets for this game just because Pittsburgh travels so well.
Yeah.
And you're getting
you're not that far. What are you?
Sometimes $200-$400 a ticket.
Yeah.
Which covers your rest of your playoffs.
Yeah.
So if they're going to win, it's 4 hours to Pittsburgh from here.
Yeah.
From here, yeah, it's like 4.5. So Buffalo is
5.
only 3.
3? Yeah, 3. Yeah. Oh, 3. I'm forgetting you come up through. Yeah. Little
Straight
geographically challenged
but
there.
there's enough Steelers fans here to fill that stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would argue that maybe the Steelers are the second most popular team in Western New York behind the Bills.
Not Cleveland?
I don't think so. Cleveland's been so bad for so long.
Yeah, that's true.
I think other fans have died out.
Yeah.
For the most part. Like, have you met a young Steelers fans besides, well, I only know of one. There's not many. But there's young Steelers fans. Like, Steelers are like generational. Like the Cowboys are generational. The Raiders, the Giants, and the Patriots because of the success.
They're my number 2. I still have a Steelers license plate.
What?
Yeah, my ex is from Pittsburgh.
Oh,
he had season tickets. Well, his family had season tickets. So
excuse me.
Yeah.
Did I get you?
God
I've
bless
gone
you.
to many games.
Down in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So you got to see a good run when they had Roethlisberger.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a great team. It's a great stadium. It's beautiful down there. Tailgating in Pittsburgh is very different than in Buffalo.
Because there's no parking around the stadium.
There's no parking, so it's really fancy tailgates. The people who, there's no table smashing. It is going to very nice tailgates. It's going to the restaurants right on the river.
It's on the island.
Yeah.
There's nothing around it to park.
Steel City's actually very sophisticated.
There's a casino right there, so sometimes we would go and drink at the casino.
We drove in from Sewickley in our Winnebago.
Well,
Mercedes.
I don't even remember college tailgating being as wild as I didn't do a whole lot of that.
That team wasn't that good back then.
No, not Fisher.
Oh, Bills games?
No. College. My sister went to University of South Carolina.
Oh, the Gamecocks.
So, but their tailgating was not nearly what the Bills stuff as obnoxious. And then I know people like Tennessee and Alabama.
Has Greg said anything about Penn State? How their tailgating is?
I think their tailgating is mostly, it's pretty, I'm going to say where he's hanging out is more mature. It's not the kids. You know what I mean?
But I'm sure he sees the overall.
I really do. I think the adults, when they go to the college game, they come with, I thought I saw, and I don't know where, like it almost looked like the corporate tents of the PGA. I thought I saw a chandelier. Why? I don't know why that's hanging in my head somewhere.
Bet we could ask McCarthy Tents and Events and see.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. But I'm talking. But this was at a college tailgating thing. I thought somebody had a tent. They put up a chandelier.
That surprised me.
I believe it. Yeah.
It was highfalutin alumni.
Well, you could do all right. Some of these. I mean, that's some fun stuff. That's the thing that I think you miss out on.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing the wobble in the parking lot in Pittsburgh, okay?
No, nobody's lighting tables on fire and jumping through the table.
Peeing in a circle while you're spinning to see like how big you can get the circle. Oh, you've never seen this? Or the Canadians getting 4 buses together and playing hockey.
God, that sounds like fun.
And the parking
peeing in a circle, how wide you could, what's your radius?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Helicopter peeing, yeah.
I would have loved that. How did I never think of that?
They measure the distance.
Well, I did distance pee for sure, but I didn't do circle distance pee.
Yeah.
Oh, human sprinkler.
Yeah, the human sprinkler.
Stop halfway through and zip it back.
The Canadians would park their buses like in a square, like a rink, and play hockey. They pull out nets and play hockey in the parking lot.
Wow, go back to the peeing. Where was this?
No, this is Ralph.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You had a back.
Dance shoe.
Yeah.
Anybody get hit?
No, I don't think so. I think
It's like Mustard Ron.
I think somebody showed up from the sheriff's department and shut it down. But yeah, these guys were like trying to pee in a circle simultaneously, mind you, to see like who could get the biggest circle. I mean, Bills fans are nuts.
I think he's got this confused with a video he watched on
I watched it. Like, this is one of those like, do I watch? I got to see this. I got to see it.
Right.
Yeah, Pittsburgh also has, it's on the river, so people will tailgate on their boats.
I'm sorry for 1 second. Only men can turn going to the bathroom into a contest.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That's such a man. It's like guys. There's a certain age. But even at my old age, I would just still want to participate in that.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
All right, nobody look. We'll judge when we're done.
Yeah.
Would you turn it around and bombs the way it out and see how far you can blow it?
No, I wouldn't do anymore. I wouldn't do that anymore. I was young. I was high school. I didn't do that.
There's one video. I'm not making this
up. I did moon
up.
a lot in college, and I remember we had gone away on spring break to go, I think we went to Killington to ski. And my college roommate's mom, they had a house over on, what's the golf course right outside Fairport?
Eagleville?
Yeah, Eagleville. So they had a house on Eagleville, and I remember we came back, and we're all sitting down, and they're going through the pictures, and there's my ass pressed up against like a window. Somebody had taken, and then there's another one of my ass. Then there's one where I stole the camera. It's down my pants, and I remember his mom going, there it is again." I still see her. I still see his mom.
When was the last time your ass was out?
Oh, it's been years.
I feel like you've mooned me in here.
No, I have never done such a thing. I have not. That I know. I know for a fact I haven't.
All right.
No, I haven't. I haven't done that.
All right.
Nope. But I was big. That was it. I matured a little bit. I went from.
I still want somebody to come press ham on.
I know. Kevin, for you, hockey romance novels. I didn't know this was a thing. There's a real thing. You can look it up. So I'm thinking if there's hockey romance novels, I got to think that there's got to be other sports romance novels. But hockey romance novels, and one of the titles, give me a title for a hockey romance novel.
Slap My Stick.
Wow. That was fast.
Yeah, that was quick.
That was fast. Oh, my God. That may win. The one that
riding the Zamboni,
the one I thought pucked.
That's a National Lampoon's movie.
Pucking around, power play, behind the net,
in the slot.
What did you say? Slapping the stick.
Slap My Stick.
Slap My Stick. Okay.
In the slot back door.
Yeah.
We had to explain that to one of the moms a few years ago. She's like, thought we were being disgusting in the stands. Hit the back door. She's like, "What are you talking about?" She thought it was us being filthy as dads. And no, that's the spot next to the net on the far side. She's like, "Oh, okay." Wide open net, slipping one past the goalie. Slap My Stick, I think is the Drive My Zamboni.
Thank you.
I can't. Wow, that's a dangerous.
It sounds like those novels sound like something that'll be on Race Randy's Hallmark radar. For Hallmark Channel.
Well, I don't know. I just saw this. I think
Power Play of Love.
Well, I think there are I think the romance novel stuff I think you could make a lot of money if you write these things. Like, you don't need to be a bestseller, but let's say you sold a couple and it gets a little traction and people like reading that trash. I mean, look, we had a whole movies were made. What was it? 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Wasn't that off of Twilight fiction that this woman was writing? Yeah.
Is that what it was? I have no idea.
It was Twilight fan fiction. I never read Twilight, but I did
wait, 50 Shades of Grey was an offshoot of like Twilight?
No, Twilight fan fiction.
Twilight fan fiction.
So I don't get it either, Danny. Don't.
So in other words, you take the
Penthouse letters for moms.
So you take the characters.
Let the chick explain it because I don't.
Let the actual reader. So E.L. James or whoever it was that wrote 50 Shades of Grey, she imagined the two main characters as Bella and Jacob from Twilight. I never read Twilight. My sister read Twilight. But yeah, it was based off of that. And I've read other books based off of fan fiction. It's strange, but
did you read any of the 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, I read them all.
You read them all.
Horrible writing, but they're so easy. I watched the first movie and I was like, this is so cheesy. But yeah.
I remember what a big deal that was when we were talking about it on the
radio.
Oh, it got middle-aged women were having sex finally again. So
it was Penthouse letters for mom.
Yeah. Okay. No, the visuals of the books are hot, but it was just horrific writing.
Well, they had pictures in it?
No, just
scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff.
That's such a guy thing. That was great.
No, that's not a guy thing. That's a Dan thing.
Well, I was like, oh wait, there are pictures? Really?
Only in the ones in Silver Creek.
I read a fan fiction book this summer. It was called The Idea of You by Robin Lee, and it's about someone wrote a fan fiction book based off of Harry Styles. And it's about Harry Styles having like a romance with a mid-40-year-old woman. It was a great book, actually. But that's just their inspiration.
Okay.
Fan fiction. It's not like it's...
Harry Styles made some things that I think he made things more mainstream. Guys painting their nails, that kind of thing, wearing weird clothes. But he's a very heterosexual guy.
Yeah.
But women of all ages seem to have a thing for Harry Styles. That true? No,
I don't find him attractive or.
Yeah, I don't know. If
I like how eclectic he is.
Yeah,
like,
I think there's something.
Intriguing.
She's more to the guy like from Gangnam
Sexy.
Style,
huh?
She's more to that Chinese guy from Gangnam Style.
Well, wasn't he like? Didn't he have a relationship with Olivia Wilde when she was directing?
Yes.
Yeah, for like 2 years.
That movie.
Yes.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
That movie.
I can picture like "Don't Die, Darling" or something like that. I don't know.
There's a movie that came out based on the book too.
The Harry Styles book?
Yeah. And Anne Hathaway is the actress.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I have not. Do you remember the title? Is it out?
I could look it up.
The movie's out?
I think it was like a direct to Netflix.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad. A lot of people are doing that now.
Makes money.
Yeah, it does. That's it. That's all you want to do. All right, we'll take a moment. When we come back, Kevin's got a Billified or Bill shit? No, bullshit.
Your choice.
Bill shit, bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it true or false about you or?
No.
Okay.
It's a game where he just throws it out there and we have to say, is this real or fake?
This is Bill's. Okay.
Yeah, Bill shit or
You've played this before.
Billified or Bill shit.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
If you do find yourself in a little bit of trouble, though, I would recommend Circulaw.
Yes. They have a big office down on Monroe Avenue now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see the letters from like Wegmans.
Yes, you can. That way, if
you're in trouble at Wegmans,
that's right.
Circulaw just down the road.
if Danny's trying to not let you leave the store,
if asset protection gets in your face, call Circulaw just down the street.
Their foundation lies in the belief that everyone deserves a fair defense.
Absolutely.
Steve Cirque and his team tirelessly strive to ensure that their clients' rights are protected, and they leave no stone unturned building a robust case. So whether you're facing a DWI or accused of a crime you didn't knowingly commit, Circulaw will defend your rights and personal freedoms. They've litigated criminal cases of every scenario, from simple misdemeanors to the most serious felony offenses. And at Circulaw, they believe preparation is key, and make sure to thoroughly prepare for every possible scenario. So if you've been charged with a crime and need a defense attorney, one with integrity and experience both in and out of the courtroom, it is Circu Law. Reach them at 585-385-2510 or by email through their secure contact page at circulaw.com. Make sure your rights are protected with Circu Law.
Red, White, and Brew. Learn more at redwhiteandbrewrock.com.
BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill in the mall at Grease Ridge is the place to be this weekend, especially Sunday. I would say get there at about noon, settle in, maybe order up some food. Maybe you want the shareables. The chips 3 ways. House ranch barbecue with garlic aioli to dip it in. How delicious does that sound? 50 TVs. You're all settled in for kickoff from Orchard Park as the Buffalo Bills take on the Steelers. Buffalo Bills, the 2 seed in the AFC, baby. But what a great place to watch the game. A lot of Bills fans there. Great atmosphere, a lot of fun, and great food. Maybe you want to try the chicken mac and cheese soup or the poutine burger. Now that will hit the spot. And then after the Bills game, stick around and watch the Dallas game with our buddy Matt Reese. Right there at BTB. Woodfire Pizza and Grill. You know where it is. The mall at Grease Ridge.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down.
You know the song, right?
I know it.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, and it's her ringtone.
Who is this?
Oh my God.
Jack Harlow.
Yeah, I'm so behind him when it comes to young music.
Vanity Project's not doing this one this weekend?
What?
The Vanity Project's not doing this one this weekend?
Not yet. We might in another week.
Gotta get the bass line down.
She wearing cheetah print. That's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy.
Song inspired by 50 Shades of Grey. That's right.
Oh my gosh!
I'm vanilla. I'll
choke you, but
how are the Me Too people not offended?
Well, what do you mean? Where's Me Too? No Me Too.
This is a guy talking about choking a woman.
She says she wants it.
Yeah, until she does it.
You've had a woman ask you to choke her.
Yeah, I said no.
That's right.
No means no.
That's right. Well, what are you laughing at down there? What's so funny?
No, because we've talked about the choking thing before.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember. I don't remember what the conversation was. You were here for that?
I was here for one of the times.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like we were talking with Mark.
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about some of those things.
Were you for or against it?
For.
You were for choking.
Mm-hmm.
That was not you. It was Matt and Mark.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was Matt and Mark.
And I believe it was donkey punching.
Well, we were talking about that too, and the snowballing thing.
Oh my God! Yeah, I missed this. I don't remember any of this.
You were for all
It's in
of it?
Leviticus 26:13.
We talked about you though because we brought up that you had someone who wanted to choke them.
Yeah, and I was like, no.
And that you said no.
Yeah.
And then Mark was saying about how he had someone who wanted to do that snowballing thing, and he said no, and yeah.
And all that's cool with you?
Not everything.
Okay. I don't know.
It depends with who too.
Yeah. Well, maybe you have to read like fan fiction first, and then what is
snowballing fan fiction?
What is it? What is it? Those books like sparked sex lives again, and mostly because women read it. So that would mean if you're having trouble in your sex life, it's probably with you, ladies.
Write her a book.
Wouldn't that be the case, or no? Does that make sense?
Us?
I'm just saying, like, that's just playing the odds, just statistically speaking here. If most women said their sex lives got better after they read whatever, right? Well, the guy's always been the guy, and the book's what kind of turned you on again and got you reinvigorated, and so you went back to having sex. So I go, wouldn't that then be the problem is you being frigid and cold?
Well, as our intro song talked about, maybe we just don't like the vanilla sex. And if our husbands were just, or our partners, plain vanilla sex, maybe we went in with some ideas to spice it up.
Right, but then you need to, that's where you got to talk.
Yeah.
Don't you got to communicate. You got to say something.
Yes.
Do you think, did we talk about the wigs yesterday?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Do you think like if somebody is
Now, hang on a second. I had a theory on that.
Okay,
so
all
to
right.
make sure you just spray it right. But go ahead. I like this.
Well, we talked about whether or not if a husband asks his wife to wear a wig or something, is that kind of like cheating?
No,
in a
God.
sense.
No.
Well, because you're fantasizing somebody else.
No.
No. Okay.
Dressing
that's what I'm
up.
asking.
But you could ask your wife to dress up like Britney Spears. It's not like you're cheating on her with Britney Spears.
Well, okay,
It's dressing
but
up. It's fantasy, role play.
I get
all that.
Danny's point was that in your head, it's somebody else,
right?
So that would in his mind was saying it's cheating, and I said if a woman likes and feels sexier or more confident about herself because she threw a wig on, and in her mind
She
she's
wants
going
to do
be
that, right?
somebody else, a la the bullshit. What are they? The boudoir photos.
Hey.
No. Bullshit boudoir photos. Yeah, because they're going to make you feel sexier.
I had Tracy do a boudoir photo.
No, but it's just like role playing.
She's dressed like Jeff Gordon.
People are fine with rainbow striped.
I'm sorry.
I just.
She had the number 24 bow on.
That is the first time in this one.
You've done a spit take.
I've never done it on this show ever. That I blew it right back in the bottle.
Well, I'm proud that I was the
Oh
one
my
that
God!
provided.
But I'm picturing in my head. You're doing a how did he say it for Randy?
Boudoir.
And then he asked her to dress up like Jeff Gordon.
That's never happened, by the way. That was just me.
God.
That was my that was my Race and Randy fan fiction. Okay, I don't think that's ever happened.
Oh my God! We should each have to write Race and Randy fan fiction, and then have to read it
to Randy.
Let's see.
All right. Okay.
What do you think?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
By next Thursday, we should have like a Race and Randy fan fiction.
It's a pitch to Randy. See which script he's going to buy.
Yes. Yes. We pitched to Randy.
We don't tell him who said what.
No. I like
you
this.
read all 4 of them, and he picks he ranks the fan fiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of like this. This is a good challenge. You in?
I gotta find ChatGPT on my phone.
Yeah, you can do that for idea starters. They won't do a good job with fan fiction though. They won't do dirty.
It might be Randy enough though with ChatGPT.
Oh, it could be.
With some
That's
spelling
true.
errors and
That
some
could be.
word errors.
Absolutely.
Misused words.
That's it. I like it.
All right.
So the wig thing you say no big deal.
No.
Okay. I was just
I mean,
curious.
it's a
I don't
wig.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're pretending like we
I'll be Jim.
We know somebody
It's like
who
asking your wife to wear your Josh Allen jersey. You're not having sex with Josh Allen.
I don't have a
it's
Josh Allen
role
jersey.
play.
I don't wear jerseys of grown men.
Pardon me.
Okay,
thank God.
your Little League World Series jersey.
What about like? Now you just threw me off.
You are wearing a jersey of a grown man. The NWO.
That's different. I was a kid. It
Um.
was a cutoff. Like, I wore a Kelly jersey because
Oh, we had a friend who's was only into a certain kind of porn, and his wife would get upset because she could never be that.
Be that, right.
It was a certain ethnicity.
Yeah.
And so she felt
Oh,
like
yeah, you said Asian porn.
Yeah.
She couldn't
Yeah.
be a nugget.
So she thought she couldn't be a nugget, and so that would be a little no. Would that bother some
Again,
women?
I think that whole confidence thing.
Yeah.
Like they're still with you. They want to be with you.
Yeah.
But maybe
Variety is the spice
you
of
can
life.
end up married to someone that maybe they aren't your specific like. I don't
You
know.
better be careful how you say
That's
it.
what I'm trying to.
You better choose those words carefully.
Say, all right, I'm gonna put myself on the spot. Say I'm most attracted to. We will go with our friend.
Okay.
We'll say
Yeah.
really jacked older black men.
Okay.
Just to put EDR on the spot.
Okay.
jacked.
But say that is
Yes,
my
yes.
goal. But I marry a short white dude.
Yeah.
I can still fantasize and get myself off to a vision of someone I found a little more attractive, but still also be in love and attracted to my partner.
I don't know about that.
Would you really be in love,
I
though?
don't think so.
Yeah, I think you'd
Why
always.
not?
I don't know. I think you might be tempted. Tempted.
Open
That's
the door.
Well,
Give the devil an
then-
inch. She'll take a long time.
Well, it's more than an inch.
It's a black man. It's the white man that's got the inch.
Go ahead, but she was talking about fantasizing.
I know, I got it. I got it all. All right. Before we get to the game, this would be one that would be perfect. If you read this headline, would you think it was vilified or bullshit? And the fact that somebody was declared dead and they found him alive months later. Declared dead to the point, wait till you hear this story. This is an unbelievable news story, and it's real.
He declared a Portland man dead, then discovered that man was very much alive.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I want to make sure that I can pause this, and I didn't. Because there's something that happens in the story that I was like, I could not believe that it went that far.
He declared a Portland man dead, then discovered that man was very much alive.
It's a story you'll see only on 12. The man's family contacted Fox 12 Investigates late last month, wanting to share their story after learning he was alive on December 19th.
Investigative reporter Adrian Thomas has reaction from the young man who was declared dead by the county.
All right, so this guy's declared dead by the county.
Only on 12.
And
So was he missing? Did they not have a body?
Oh no. They had it all. They had everything.
Mm-hmm.
But listen to this story because there's a couple different. There's a lot to unpack.
Family of Tyler Chase say on September 11th, the Multnomah County medical examiner contacted them saying Chase had died of a drug overdose. Multnomah County admits it wasn't until December 18th they realized an error had been made and contacted Chase and his family the next day. 23-year-old Tyler Chase has been living in a recovery program for the last several months after struggling on the streets with substance abuse and not having contact with his family for several years.
Now, I have heard of families just finally cutting people off, saying, I just can't do this anymore. But it's usually somebody who's like, I don't know. It's almost like a decade of shit. This is a young guy.
Right.
So I'd love to know what the family dynamic was. And on the other side, he may have been told, you can't live here if you're going to do that. And he said, fine, and left. And the family's hoping that, but they don't know where to find him. They don't know where to, right? He's out on the streets out in Portland.
In an interview with Fox 12 Investigates, Chase says he learned of the issue when his food assistance benefits weren't active after he was approved for them in October.
I go to DHS and they asked me to enter my social security and everything. Like, all right, let's see if we can help you fix this. And then all of a sudden they started interrogating me. Like, oh, can we see your ID and all this? So I'm like, why do you need my ID and everything? So I give it to them. And then they just looked at me like confused as much as I was. Like, right here it says you are dead.
It was a shock to Chase, who still hadn't been able to track down his family. What Chase didn't know is that his family had received a formal death certificate, and this urn full of ashes.
Oh, wait a second. I mean, is that not the freakiest? What the fuck's in the urns? Who's in the urn?
That's the thing, because a lot of people don't know this, but in urns, you don't get everybody's total remains. You only get some of them. They don't give you all of the remains.
Can you do like...
So they probably got a little extra for somebody else.
Now, I only know this with pets, and I don't think it's the same for humans, but I don't know. I remember my parents were overseas, and my brother was home, and the dog was like on his last legs, and he starts gasping, and he calls me up and goes, I think Bailey died. And I said, oh man, I'm sorry. And he goes, yeah, I don't know what to do. He's at the base of the stairs on the floor, just like, oh wait, he's breathing. Oh wait. So he got him into the car, took him up to the vet, and the vet said, we have to, euthanize the dog. And then they said, what do you want to do with the remains? And Kevin said, cremate them. And then they said, do you want where we cremate the dog and you get the ashes, or they throw like 3 or 4 dogs in and then you can get but it's cheaper. So you don't know that you get all your dog's ashes. Do they do the same thing with people?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Well, look, I mean, here's the thing.
It's like when you're on death row and they give one guy the blank.
Yeah.
I didn't shoot him.
Yeah. But I mean, like in this, and this is very sad because we're talking about human beings. So try to remember that. But a lot of times people who deal with people who are on drugs will go, a bunch of waste, homeless, whatever. Who cares? Didn't have family. And I mean, do Do you throw like in a funeral body? You throw like 3 or 4
They don't
homeless
usually get
drug
cremated.
addicts?
They usually get sent. There's usually a community cemetery somewhere that the homeless people were put into, and they're just buried.
Okay, well now hang on a second. This guy, you're right. That's a good point because you're going to hear why this guy, the family got urns and ashes. So I think we can determine who's in there.
That were actually strangers. Chase tells us on December 19th, officials from Multnomah County's medical examiner's office found him at the recovery center where he's living and admitted to the mistake they made in wrongfully declaring him dead. Chase tells us county officials informed him the man that was found dead in Portland had been carrying Chase's wallet that was believed to have been stolen from Chase at the recovery center.
So that makes sense. So now they don't know. Who can tell? We don't know the guy. And it's a paper license that he had because it was a temporary one before he got his photo ID. So we can't even match the photo.
So they find a paper ID of me that's smudged and everything. And like, they're like, okay, well, this is Tyler John Chase. So they put him down as me. And I guess then they notify the family like protocol.
How weird would it be?
Well, don't they have to identify the?
That's what I was gonna say.
The family's got to identify the body before it can.
I don't think they could. Well, that's true. They sent the family.
Right.
They had an address.
I mean, they had to like.
Yeah,
they
a
had to.
family member has to identify the body.
Yeah, right. Before you do anything.
Oh, maybe those are state laws.
What state was this?
I thought it was Oregon.
Florida.
I'm hearing Portland, but it could be Maine.
Well, okay.
It's either Maine or Oregon.
But yeah, still, I mean, the body's got to be identified by somebody. Yeah, that's my son. That's my brother. That's my,
Well, if the guy had the ID,
yeah,
maybe they looked similar enough, but
no, there's no picture. It was paper ID because he hadn't gotten his photo ID yet. That's why.
But they found the people to send the ashes to.
That's what I was thinking too.
So if you can find that, how you can't find somebody to come identify the body?
Or they just
maybe they just said we don't want to. That could be too.
Oh, okay.
That could be.
So when he shows up at the doorstep.
Well, this is what I'm saying. How about all of a sudden?
Hey, a-holes.
One day, but not a-holes. He doesn't know he's been declared dead. He just walks in and his mother just starts screaming. She's dropping, screaming. Like,
I'm clean.
You run it. No, like he's back from the dead. Maybe he's the Antichrist.
Chase and his family shared this screenshot from a FaceTime call with officials from the Multnomah County Medical Examiner's office showing him alive and well. The medical examiner's office sent a statement to Fox 12 Investigates admitting their mistake and promising a change in policy. It reads in part, quote, "We deeply regret that the misidentification happened. The misidentification occurred because the deceased person was carrying Mr. Tyler Chase's wallet and his official temporary Oregon driver's license. The medical examiner's office also launched a comprehensive review to identify any gaps in current practices and is working to implement an institutional change."
All right, wait, hang on. How do you prevent this from happening other than getting the family to come down and identify? What are they going to do?
Everyone's got to wear dog tags.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no way.
I'm pretty sure it's just a statement for statement.
It has to be, and it's got to go along the lines of.
Going forward, all individuals who are found with a temporary state-issued identification must also have fingerprints submitted for positive identification to ensure that this will never happen again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's their fault that you screwed up.
Well, you're on drugs, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I get it. I don't want to blame the victim here, but on the other side.
Meanwhile, somebody's missing some ashes.
No, but.
Check. Is that Uncle Charlie?
What if
I want a DNA test on Uncle Charlie.
We might have sprinkled them already. My bad.
Yeah, what if they sprinkled the ashes and then the
and
family
it's a place
asked
the
for
fucking
them
family
back?
hates. Or like they sprinkle them at Six Flags. We fucking hate Six Flags.
Yeah, we went on the Viper and we let it go. Hit the lady in the back.
So somebody had it pressed into a necklace. Started wearing it in earrings.
Hey, so Randy said he wanted it for a boudoir shot.
What if, the guy walks back in there? That would be the very strangest thing. But I think that these statements about what we're going to do next to never prevent this again. There's a story in the city we live in Rochester.
This one?
Yeah.
Not Fairport.
Where a guy was basically kicked out of an ambulance.
Yes.
And we don't know from the local news headlines and things that the guy was kicked out of an ambulance and needed medical care, and they say collapsed on the sidewalk, and then I think was told to wait. Another ambulance was on the way.
Yeah.
So they must have had somebody. Well, anyway, the other ambulance shows up. I think they take him, but the guy died later. He didn't die.
He died like 2 weeks later or something like that.
2 weeks later. But so there's going to be an investigation. And on the surface, that sounds horrible. Why would you kick somebody out of an ambulance? Makes no sense. But you said you had some inside.
I have some intel.
Yeah.
And the intel says, this is secondhand, but this intel says that
allegedly this guy was
sexually assaulting the EMTs. That's why they threw him out.
Yeah.
That's why they threw him out. That's the case. Then go after yourself.
Well, but I would think that, again, just like this one, you got to say we got to do an investigation, because if the guy was assaulting, it's so weird that you can strap him down. I don't know. And the guy ended up dying. You're right to the end. You're going to be
needs medical attention, but still is good enough to get his arm out and beat the shit out of him.
I want a sponge bath.
It's a weird thing, but if that, yes, I mean, you can understand where if you had a female EMT or male that you're grabbing the junk, or who knows?
Yeah, just get out of here. Sorry.
Yeah.
It better turn out that way, because I'll tell you what, the person I heard, I got the story from is a pretty reliable source. And if they go the other way on this and blame the EMTs, we're screwed. As a society, we are screwed. You keep helping the victims.
You told me the last time we already were screwed as a society. What are you talking
Pretty
about?
much are. I mean, you got homeless people, or you got these refugees coming in. They're kicking kids out of school to house these refugees and stuff, kicking them out of hotels. I'm sick of this. What? You guys laugh, man. I'm paying attention.
I laugh because you come so hard. But I know there's some stuff, but there's always, it's headlines. You got to go deeper than the headline. And I know that we have an immigration issue in this country. We need to rework the immigration. We do.
Yeah, we got to close the southern border.
Well,
how many people got across in Biden's tenure?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer.
Weekend at Brandon's the last 3.5 years at the White House. You got Brandon's kid doing coke and strippers and everything else in the White House.
Oh, what's wrong with that? Guys having fun.
He'll read the McDermott 9/11 story to a T, but he won't go any deeper than a headline on Fox News.
It's what it feels.
I don't watch Fox News.
Well, that's what it feels.
I get this from real journalists.
Truth Social.
All right. Well,
yeah, you guys laugh.
I'm not. I
hope I'm wrong.
At the delivery.
I hope I'm wrong, man.
All right. Listen,
we're
Cliff.
laughing at the delivery method.
It's Cliff. It's Cliff Clavin.
Yeah, I tell you, Sammy.
It's giving it to us. All right, Kevin's got stories. So, Kevin, why don't we go through and we'll go each one by one.
One by one. Give it. Get the answer.
Yeah, we give the answer.
All right. Start with the dog known as Comet on the show Full House.
Yes.
Also starred in the movie Air Bud.
Oh, wow.
Is Comet Air Bud? Is Air Bud Comet?
I'm going to say, man, I don't remember when the Air Buds came out, but I think I was too old for them, and I was too old for Full House when it was kind of out.
It was, Comet came on late, when they need to, jump a shark?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it is Billified.
You're going to say Billified?
Yeah, because Air Bud came out in the early 90s, too, when Full House was wrapping up.
I'm going to go bullshit.
I went bullshit.
It is Billified. Comet was Air Bud.
Point. -1.
I'm the best.
All right.
I'm the best there is, the best there was.
Is that really?
The best there ever will be.
Well, there it is again. I guess. Ooh, that's bullshit. I just snapped. Did anybody get hit with that? That just snapped.
That's some shrapnel.
My eye.
Shrapnel.
My eye.
Okay.
Bees never sting other bees.
Bees never sting other bees. Never heard of a bee on bee war, but I'm gonna
say Billified.
I'm gonna say you're gonna say they don't. I'm gonna say bullshit. I think a wasp and a bumblebee. That's a WWE match.
Well, yeah, but you're talking about a wasp is not a bumblebee.
No, I understand, but
Bees
like a wasp and a hornet.
You're talking about an Italian guy?
Yeah. No, that's a wop.
Oh.
Yeah.
A wop and a wasp. They may sting each other, though, when you get a wop and a wasp. Right here, a wop and a wasp.
Yeah, there you go. And then the wop goes, if that was me, I'm just saying, if that was me,
the wop
that
goes,
wouldn't have ended the way he said it would have.
Wop. All right. I said bullshit. What do you say?
I said Billified.
Billified.
Bullshit.
Yes!
Bees do sting other bees.
I thought they had to. All right, now
I
we're
can see if
even,
they're-
buddy.
okay.
No,
Having
but you know,
affairs, it's, you know.
guess who's in the hole?
Someone's tapping the queen and somebody doesn't like it, they sting them.
That's
Okay.
right.
All
That's right. Hey,
Tapping
don't-
the queen.
How about the glue on an Israeli postage stamp is certified kosher? Is the glue on an Israeli postage stamp, is it certified kosher?
I'm going to say billified.
I'm going to say billified.
I'm going to say bullshit.
It is billified.
Oh,
Back to
finally.
even.
Come on, it makes too much sense.
Well,
Yeah.
it does make too much sense, but that's why. And I was going, I don't know that Hamas likes us.
Hey, by the way, have you heard anything about like Jewish people having tunnels in synagogues in New York City?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there was a big.
Yeah.
I don't
there
know
was like a raid.
So what's the big deal about it? I don't understand it because I'm seeing all these posts about it, but I don't understand what the significance is.
I don't know. I didn't
read the story.
I just read the headline.
Yep, exactly.
I read the headline, and I didn't go any further
It was
than
on
that.
the post. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
But I did not read the story.
Yeah. But you're right. But there was a raid down there, and there was 25 men, I thought.
Were they having a bar mitzvah? What was it?
No, it was a circumcision. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
And it was
After 8 days.
it was Hasidic. I want to say.
Yes,
Hasidic
I think
Jews.
you're right, yeah.
Oy vey.
Oy vey.
All right.
The male giraffe tastes the saliva of a female to determine if she's ovulating.
Billified, absolutely.
Yeah, I said billified.
I said billified too.
Billified.
It's bullshit. He tastes her pee.
Oh. All right. Well, I knew
Why don't you just leave with that?
Oh, she's a squirter, is she? Sorry.
Wow, Bill.
Oh, that's a bridge too far? That's the bridge too far? Okay. All right. Yeah, you might be right. Man, I'm down 2 now?
I've
only gotten 1.
I have 2.
I've only got 1 as well.
Yeah.
The closest living relatives to the Tyrannosaurus Rex are chickens.
Oh, I'm going to say billified.
I'm going to say billified.
I'll go bullshit.
It is billified.
Yeah, come on.
You ever see those things in a cockfight? Enough said. Plus, short arms, short feathers.
Yeah.
Bananas are berries.
Bananas or berries?
I'm going to call BS.
You're going to say bullshit?
Yeah, I would have heard that by now.
Yeah.
You would have heard that by now?
He would have seen the headline.
Sammy, I would have heard that by now.
I'm bullshitting it.
You're bullshitting it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna billify it.
You were correct in billifying
Yeah, I
that.
think so because the seeds and the way they grow.
They're classified as berries because
Yeah.
they meet the botanical definition of a berry.
Yeah.
I feel like you pick berries out of bushes, not off a tree, though.
Well,
Like an apple isn't a berry, a pear isn't a
That's
berry.
true. Dinkleberries.
Yeah.
It's all berries. Yes.
Fuck.
All kinds of berries. No, but I think it's the way the seeds are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you never see seeds in bananas.
Well, they are. There's 4 in the center
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Then when you slice it, if you look at that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, because I that's how I did. In college, we got in trouble because somebody smeared a banana in the rug. But we were such a rowdy floor; they were they were absolutely certain it was shit, and that someone had smeared shit into the carpet, and we all got charged on the floor, right? And I went down and argued. I could see seeds. The 4 seeds didn't smear out. It's a banana, and they were.
Did you win the argument?
No, I didn't win the argument. They laughed at me.
Should have called Steve Cirque.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give you one more because I believe we have a tie going on here.
Yeah.
When we breathe through our nose, we always inhale more air from one nostril than the other, and it changes every 15 minutes.
Yes. I'm going to say billified.
Yeah, I'll go billified on that as well.
I went pillified too.
It sounds weird, but I kind of think so.
That is billified.
Yeah, makes sense.
With my CPAP, I've really experienced that.
Did you? Do you have one more?
I'll give you one more then.
Okay, one more to see if we get
Turkeys can reproduce without having sex.
Turkeys can. Well,
Turkeys can get it done without the hibbity dibbity.
Bullshit.
yeah, I'm saying bullshit
Yeah,
too.
it's BS.
That's billified.
Really?
Really?
They're like a hermaphrodite?
They're like a snake?
I didn't.
They're like, well, I was thinking a worm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Snakes usually lay eggs. And then somebody's got to
Oh, okay.
Squirt on the egg, don't they? I don't know.
Squirt on the egg again?
I don't know what
Squirt? All right, I guess I'll give you one more because we're still tied here. The Great Wall of China is visible from space.
That's Billified.
That's Billified, yeah. These questions.
I mean, I'm out of the race.
It is bullshit.
Oh!
Come on!
It's not wide enough.
Oh, well, that's what she said. All right.
So let's call it time.
Vegas is. You can see Vegas from space.
You can?
Yes.
I did not know. All right. All right.
Yeah,
well,
Sammy, you can see Vegas from space.
Sorry.
Hey, you go down to New York, and then you go down to Harris.
The cliff thing to me, I mean, it just fits so well.
Yeah.
Now I got to go look into the synagogue thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to find out what happened, man.
All right.
We're discussing a dad's hockey trip when all the kids graduate. We're all going to Vegas for 4 days. We've let all the moms have their mom nights. The dads are going to go on a bender for a weekend in Vegas. It's going to be a great time.
Somebody's going to die.
I've already said there's 3 or 4 people I don't want to go just because I don't want to babysit.
Somebody is going to die. That is going to absolutely be.
When's that coming up?
When the kids graduate in 4 years.
It's like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I may be dead before then. So.
Oh, jeez, come on.
Don't say that, Kevin.
Yeah.
Don't say that, Kev.
Yeah, it'll be Dan first.
Who's going to take that chair?
Whoa.
Mark Hillman.
For Dan Barillo, who's pulling for the Buffalo Bills. For Laura, who is a Bills fan, but likes the black and yellow.
And I'm just pulling it.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm Bill Moran. Go Buffalo. We'll see you Monday.
Go Bills.
Black and yellow.
Iron Smoke Distillery in Fairport, New York, because you said you were going to have more fun in 2024. And where can you have more fun than at Iron Smoke Distillery? They got great music. Tonight, you got the Acoustic Sunset Sessions. They begin at 5 o'clock with John Akers, super talented guy. You're going to love it. So why not go over, get a Peacemaker made with the delicious Iron Smoke distilled whiskeys and take in some John Akers. And then stick around for Junkyard Field Trip. Love that band. They're always a lot of fun. Super talented guys. And then come back on Saturday night. Make it a date night. Come in a little early, 3:30. Acoustic Sunset Sessions with Mark and Janine. Doing a little duo acoustic, and then Northside Johnny takes the stage at 8:30. A lot of fun. You promised in 2024 you were going to be a little more adventurous, a little more fun. Well, Iron Smoke Distillery, put that on your list and make it happen right here in Fairport, New York, baby.